print 2 copies. Okay. And, bing, there you go. Okay. It'll be printing, do you remember where the copy machine is at, or the printer is at? You go down this hallway and you'll see a short hallway shooting to the left. And then if you hang a right, you'll see what looks to be some kind of a lounge area. I can't call it a lounge, it's a workroom. It's got a printer in it and it's got a kitchen in it. So you'll go pick it up so I don't have to run down there and go get it. I'm just trying to save myself time. Go, you have to take a right here. And you'll only go about, I don't know, about this far up and you'll see there's a hall. It's a very short hall. It looks like it's going outside. Don't go outside, just turn to the right and you'll see where it's at, okay? It's where that guy, where we went and saw the technology guy. It's on the opposite hall from him.
So in the summary, what are we?
The article.
Okay.
And you just go through and give all the ideas in the article.
Okay, so that's what we summarize, the article and the paraphrase is only like 30.
It's only, if you pick one sentence that has 20 words on it, you've got to get another sentence next to it so that you can get at least 30 words in your paraphrase. You can't give me a half a sentence, that won't work. Okay. Do you have copies of your summary? Is that a no?
Yeah.
Okay, not a problem. I'll print them right now. It's not a big deal. I just printed Zach's for him. You're going to have to go get them.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to run down the hallway and go get them. Let's see. There you are. I literally had a student it helps. There we go. That took care of it. Well, the good news is we're just doing peer revision today, so it's not that big a deal. Meaning not hooking up, so. Okay. I was going to go over the document, actually. Let's see, just to talk about it. Summary. I have my computer all working. I finished, finally, those 5 million presentations from that sophomore lit class. I can start grading compare and contrast essays. So, here's hoping. That did not happen. summary, peer revision. You found it without any problems, okay, awesome. We're gonna hang on a second until we can connect with those schools. 'Cause doing peer revision on the summary is not difficult. It's actually a pretty quick deal, because they're short, and they're very much formulaic, so. Let me go into Full Grade Center. If something happens on the screens, let me know, since I'm looking around doing stuff really quick. I was trying to get all the columns in the gradebook organized so that they make sense.
I have a question. In one of my classes, we should do a paper that is APA format, but I've never done that before.
All you have to do is go to Purdueowl, P-U-R-D-U-E-O-W-L, and it
had a link on it, and I went to it, but I was so confused.
well, the difference is, when
Yeah,
you're,
I wanna know the difference.
the difference is, English is not concerned with when something is published. Yet, I told you, the newer dates on an articles like these are more valuable because the information's more current. If you're gonna talk about cell phone problems, stuff from 1970 wouldn't work, would it? So, the dates are more important, but a lot of the other disciplines within humanities, is more concerned with, hold on. Reply. Oh, no, that's an email, okay. Hold on. One of my schools, ITV problem, okay. There we go, okay. So, when you go into Purdueowl, the focus then is going to be on, the parenthetical reference doesn't look like it does in MLA, it's slightly different, but the focus is more on the year. So when you give information, you actually talk about the year. So I just typed in Purdueowl APA, all right? And you can see it shows up there. So I hit the basics. All right, that's still not our school. Sorry, they've got some issues here. Okay. I'm going with the notion, I've never seen that school. I don't know what that one is. So it's a nice ITV room, you know what? So you can go to in-text citations. That's one of the big differences, because you go with, they prefer the year right after you give somebody's names, okay? I would suggest looking at an APA sample paper, okay? I hate this stuff that pops up. Okay.
So, can you do page numbers in Word?
Yeah. You mean put it on your paper?
Yeah.
You just go up to heading or header or footer. That's where they go. That's all. You just go into header or footer in Word. Okay. Let's see. All right. So here's your summary. So I'm going to go into view. Is it supposed to be footer or header? It's probably a footer. We'll pretend it's a footer. Okay. Well, we've lost everybody again. No, maybe it isn't. No, it's insert. That's what it is. My bad. Insert, footer, and they give you options, and you can go. Let's see. I see. I don't work with headers or footers much. I could care less about them. My papers aren't that long. See how it's got page number right there? So that puts the page number at the bottom of your page.
So, can it be at the bottom?
I don't teach APA. If I taught APA, I'd tell you.
Because I know that one I looked at was at the top right corner.
Well, that's pretty much standard. There's a cover sheet. And there's one that's got comments on it. So I see two up there. So to do it in Word, it's the same operation. You just go. Let me go back to your document. Let's go. Insert. Let's go to footer. And let's go. Remove footer. Okay, I got rid of it. So now let's go insert header, and I see I don't require them, there we go. There's page number right there. Okay. Close header and footer. And it doesn't normally put it on the first page, it'll put it on the second page. Maybe. See, all you've gotta do, go to YouTube and say, how do I put a header? How do I put a page number header in Word? That's all you have to do. I mean, I could stop and do it, but I still don't have schools. Okay. All right, how are you doing on your paraphrase, Megan? Yeah, that not good?
I'm reading the
Okay.
thing right now, I'm trying to, how many words does our, summary have to be?
The summary has to be the major ideas in the essay. That's, were you not here on Wednesday?
Yes, but I did not.
Okay, really, all you're doing is you're gonna start off with, your very first sentence is gonna say, in the article such and such by so-and-so, the author's main point is whatever the big overall arcing message of that is, of the article. Then after that, you go through, in the first section, the author discusses this. Smith also goes on to talk about this later on. You work your way through the major points of the essay. So it can, you know, if your article is 900 words, you might only need 250. Oh, wow, yay! There's Lorenzo, awesome. Finally, we got one. Okay. Got Lorenzo. Missing the other two.
You got Abernathy.
Two. Okay, we're gonna try split screen. Oh, there's Abernathy. We're gonna try, please split screen, okay? Because it lost split screen last week. Please split screen, yay, okay. Okay. At least it made that sound, so now I'm not gonna say all those words. So that would be the quickest way to do it. But I was gonna, if you go and look at their sample paper, that can maybe show you more than anything else. And I would print it out so you have a hard copy to look at. Hey, everybody, finally. Yeah, yes, it was, okay. Yes, it was, okay, there we go. All right, sorry, guys. You know, technology is what it is. We were hooked up to, I have no clue who we were hooked up to. We had Post, some school I didn't know, and another school I wasn't familiar with. But I recognize Post because it says Post on the sign in the back. That would be kind of nice to have that sign to look at. So, let's talk about peer revision really quickly, okay? Let me get out of that APA article. And I want to talk about, you need to revise 2 other people's summaries today, okay? And then upload, we're going to do it like we did with the narrative, where you will go into, it'll be an assignment. I don't think I have it in yours yet, but I'll get it there. And you'll just tell me who looked at your essays, your summaries, and what you thought of their comments. So it should be about 3 sentences long, okay? And that's due by midnight. But I want to focus on this because I was at Morton on Friday, and it was amazing how many kids did not hear me say that every sentence needs to have an author tag. So I'm guessing that's working for you guys too, that you guys haven't picked up on that. Most of you, okay? I didn't see author tags on yours. Remember, every sentence is supposed to go back to the author or the article, okay? So, but on this, you put in your, who wrote the summary, what the peer review, what your name was, is the heading correct? I'm still getting stuff where the heading's not correct. Call me crazy, but that's, you know, it should be correct. There's no reason for not being able to do that. Because I give you the whole thing, right? Is it double-spaced? Are the items in the correct order in the heading? Is the date formatted correctly? Is there a title that says summary/paraphrase? Does the citation of the article follow the title? It should be after it. It should be correct. It should have the hanging indent after the first line. And then does the first sentence of the summary begin in the article? They give the title by the author's first and last names, or all of the author's names, or if it's anonymous, you can't say that. You can just give the title of the author. Because we did run into some newspapers when I was showing people on Thursday, if you can get some newspaper where there's no byline, so you don't know who wrote it. The author discusses, or another acceptable verb, and then give the main idea of the article. The very first sentence covers the overall arcing point of why they wrote that article, okay? Then after that, question 5, does every sentence after the first one begin with some reference to the author or the article? Give those beginnings. I want you to see that, I wanna see that they're there. This is not it's not an assignment that's supposed to entertain the reader. It's only supposed to tell the reader what was contained in the article if the reader wants to go look at that article. It's one way so that I don't have to go read all these articles to try to find out what I want. If I read yours and it sounds exciting, I can go get your article very quickly. I don't have to read through a bunch of articles. And later on in life, and maybe in the spring, I may have you do an annotated bib where you have to do summaries of several articles. I'm thinking about adding that so that I know you've done your research, okay? But by giving those beginnings, you can say, John Smith discusses blah, blah, blah. Smith explains blah, 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 blah. The author writes about this. He does this. Anything that goes back to the author. But if you have more than one author, then you need to use both names, both last names, never use first name only. Or if you've got one author and then the word et al. After it, which means there's too many to count, there's too many to deal with, you're either going to say the authors, it's always going to be plural, or you'll say the article also discusses this, so that you have some variety in your sentence tags at the beginning for the author tags. Okay, then we go to the summary should not contain any quotes from the article. Circle if quotation marks show up and it is not the title. Okay, what is the length of the summary? How long is it? Was it a page? If it was 4 sentences, it's probably a little short. Okay, check over the grammar and punctuation, circle the commas and any misspelled words. So now here's the paraphrase section. Has the student supplied the original sentences or sentence from the article? Are they encased in quotation marks? Is the quote at least 30 words long? I'm having you guys do background work for me. Did the student only select a few words from the original sentence and use synonyms in place of a few words? Did they do the minimum, okay? Or did the student do any rephrasing of longer sections? And can you see how the two sentences are saying the same thing, but can you see how the original and the paraphrase is what that means? Say the same thing, but are in different phrasings and words. And then please suggest any other words to be switched from the original. That's to help somebody out. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to do it on 2 papers. So right now, you two can exchange, okay? And this is not a super long one. Let me go make sure this, I've got it in there. For some reason, I don't think I do. I got those in the order. Let's see. Course content. We're in week 9. Amen. Okay, week 9. Turn in final, nope, okay. I'm putting in the peer revision comment. Oh, that's not a number. Okay. That's when it hit. Okay. Okay, when you go into class now, right underneath the weekly checklist, you'll see summary peer revision comments. Please give the names of the 2 individuals who peer revised or summary paraphrase. Give 2 to 3 sentences that tell what you thought of their efforts. So when you go in, I don't care, you can do it in, you can write submission or you can just put it in the comments section. Either place is fine. Hey Shay, you turned in pages again. I can't open it. You'll have to send it to me, the draft, of the summary in a course message, okay? To get rid of the zero. I was gonna say, Megan, if you get an opportunity, why don't you look at theirs? And if nothing else, you can tell me what you saw on there, okay? So you can get credit for doing, yeah, whatever that word is today. Okay, I'm glancing over your summary paraphrases right now. Please, if you see you got 12.5, that doesn't mean it was perfect. I have made some comments on everything so far, okay? What did that just do? Okay. I mean, that this is flat dab has to be there. Every sentence has an author tag in it. Zach, what that does is it forces you to stay in the article and not your opinion of what the article's about, okay? And you only need to give the main points. You don't need to give little points. I think that sometimes it'll cost. Okay, J.C., look at your citation. Are you looking at your article? Your summary paraphrase? Why is it a different?
I didn't check that because I did not know how to.
How to change the font?
No.
No, the font should be the same font. No, the font should be the same font. All that should be, it's already yours, the citation.
Like the smaller one.
No.
I thought that's how yours was.
No, it's the same size.
How are we supposed to do the day? Is it supposed to be October?
Day should be day, month, year.
Day, month, and year?
Day, month, and year, It's always day, month, year. That's what I give you. And on sample, when I redid it on Wednesday, I showed you guys that. I'm not picking on you, 'cause it's hard to listen to me when I'm sitting up here at this desk, I know. What was I? Remember to focus on only giving the main ideas. I don't want details. I don't want statistics, I don't want percentages, I don't want anything like that. Only the main ideas is what the summary should be about. I wanted to look at something, I forgot what it was. Okay.
Couldn't we just turn in dates instead of having to, do it online? Can we just turn the hard copy?
No, because you don't realize, I have to get it from all of them. If you do it online, it's right there. We don't have to pass papers around, that's the reason. If I had everybody in a face-to-face classroom, it'd be fine. But,
So then we just copy this into our.
no, you don't copy that. No, what you do is, let me finish this. You're missing the author tag, J.C. on one of your sentences. Yeah, hey, good, we matched, okay. All you have to do, let me go into week 9. I don't want you to copy that in there. I want you to tell me what you thought of the comments. That's all you have to do. So you go in, summary peer revision comments, and this is worth 12.5 points. So and it takes maybe 2 minutes to do. So you come in here and you can write submission, or you can just go down to comments. JC and Megan looked at my summary. JC said blah blah, Megan said this. They were very helpful. That's all you have to do. And you click, not that that's what that says, but that's what I thought I was typing, okay? Click submit, and that's all you have to do. Okay? It's that easy to do. Okay. So you don't have your computer with you today?
No, I do.
Do you have the copy of the article is that the article you did, the one we printed out the other day?
Yeah, I have it with me.
Yeah, pull it out and let me look at it, because I'm gonna check that. Because your citation seemed really, really long, for some reason. Cancel, there we go. Oof. The couple other things that I know I didn't say to you guys. Don't indent, there's no indenting in a summary, and there's no paragraphs. It's only a summary. Flush left all the way through. Don't do that flush right thing, that drives me crazy. It doesn't like it when I put down 12.5. It does not like that. It gets angry at me for some reason. It's kind of funny. I'm just looking at one where somebody has centered their citation. It needs to be flush left, the first line is flush left, and it's summary paraphrase assignment, okay? I'm not picking on this person, it's better to have me say this now than it is to give you a bad grade, okay? So, see what I'm seeing? It should say summary paraphrase, and this needs to be flush left, and the hanging indent needs to be taken off of the summary. You'll notice that you have the video on how to put it on. It's the same way to take it off. All this person has to do is go into that first line of their Word document, go up to paragraph, and then say none. For indentation, say none, and that'll take it all flush left. And in fact, there's something funky on the margin right there. There was someone else I had to deal with that on, okay? Did you find your article?
I did not.
Well, you turned it in to me, right? So I'll go find it there. Sign, missing lots of author tags. I wasn't kidding when I said you needed author tags, was I? No, well, you're not the only one.
Well, I did put in every sentence, like, put it in like most of them.
Well, but it's every sentence, okay? No. Paragraph, okay. If you've got paragraphs, you only need the main idea out of the paragraph, you don't need to do the whole paragraph, does that make sense? I'm seeing statistics in this person, oh my gosh, their summary is 3 pages long, that's too long, and you may have had a long article, just give me the main points, I don't need to know absolutely everything that might have been significant. I see a quote in the summary, no quoting in the summary. The only quote I want to see is the quote at the paraphrasing portion. Okay. Because I'll be honest, nobody's going to read a 3-page summary of an article. I might as well read the article if I'm going to have to read a 3-page summary. Is somebody speaking? I think I know why we hear sounds over there. They actually have beds in this room for the nursing students. Not to sleep, but to practice nursing, okay? Rayleigh, your whole article is centered. Citation from summary. Okay, make sure you, oh, that's not, no. Let me go in and find your thing, okay, Zach? I'm gonna copy. Yeah, I don't know what you did with your title on your citation, but you've got something in there that shouldn't be in there. I'm gonna download your article real quick. Okay. And I just got a mail, I'm sorry?
I knew it was long, I just wanted to make sure if I had at least every site for that.
Yeah,
That way we're gonna make it.
let me see here, where did it go? I thought I downloaded it. Where'd it go? There's the download, okay. All right, so here's your article. You go down to the very bottom, and all you need to copy is where it begins with school bullying and through April 2014. Okay? Copy that. put on double spacing. All I did was copy it. That's how long it should be. Yours is like 3 times that length, okay? Did you copy it several, let me see your draft that we printed out, so I can figure out what you did. Oh, did it print on both sides? Sorry about that. This is not the article you submitted. No, it isn't. This is, the article you submitted is school bullying is related to mental illness and suicide. That's not the article you submitted.
No, that's my draft, yeah, that's my draft.
Right, and so, so I thought you were gonna review the one that we downloaded together.
Is that not it?
No, you had a different article.
That's the one that we put it on your office and then I ended up finding another one.
Okay, was it in,
And that's the one I sent to you.
no, the one you submitted was the one we found in my office. That's what I graded, okay? This citation, your summary is that article that we found in the office. This is not that article. All of that is wrong. Your citation is wrong, okay? So, and you don't put bullying summary above it. It's just summary, paraphrase it where you would normally put it up at the top, okay?
I think that we couldn't insert a summary when we entered a document.
What?
When we entered a document into, Blackboard or when we're supposed to turn in our assignment,
Uh-huh.
they said that we had to enter something other than like,
I said, don't put narrative draft. I said, summary and paraphrase is correct because it's not an essay. Okay? So, let me see here. Okay. Oh, it's in a PDF. Oh, okay. Are you working in Google Docs? Is that what you're working in? Why did you I'm curious why you submitted a PDF then. So see, all of this is not that article. Because this should reflect, look at your first sentence. It says, in the article, school bullying is related to mental illness and suicide. The author states, okay, not a problem, that's correct. But your article up here says, Julie Beck study bullied kids at risk for mental health problems 40 years later. They have to match.
that was a whole different.
That's a whole different article, okay? So, all you've got to do then is delete what you have as your citation up there, and then copy in the one at the bottom of the article. You should still have that one, okay? All right, so that's what you've got to do there. Okay. Yeah. My son's house, they painted the wood trim inside the house, and we went over and saw it Friday night. And I am very sensitive to oil-based paint, is all I can say. That's what I was gonna do. Okay. So the summary final is due tomorrow by midnight, okay? Yeah, the final of it is due, okay?
But you don't do the paraphrasing, right?
No, you do the paraphrasing. It's called summary paraphrase assignment.
So it's just the same thing.
It's the same thing, but you fix it. That, how much easier is this one gonna be to fix than, say, the narrative or the compare and contrast? Think about it. Are y'all with me? on that. We've got to have that. So, Megan, what you'll do is you'll just go in on the peer revision and tell me what you saw and
So
what you
for
commented.
the author tag, you just have to address it for, so it could be,
Well, you can use, the author tags can be a variety of phrases. You can say, so let's say I wrote an article. So in the first sentence would say, in the article, students don't pay attention in ITV classes. Patty Thompson discusses blah, 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 blah. The author also looks at blah, 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 blah. She then examines blah, 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 blah. Thompson also blah, 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 blah. Okay? And the author concludes with blah, 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 blah. That's how it should go. Okay? It's that simple. It's that direct. Which is kind of nice. That makes life easier. That's all the summary is. The paraphrase is, and let me tell you, I don't know who it is over there, but somebody found a sentence of 30 exact words. I counted them on the draft, and I was like, wow, because I thought, oh, this isn't 30 words. Barely met. It hit 30 words exactly, so. But, so, the summary paraphrase is the easy part. Once you have it typed in there, you don't have to type it again. All you have to do is go, maybe I need to rephrase the paraphrasing a little bit, pick out some other words. So do you see why you have different font in the citation?
Yes.
Make
Did I correct it?
I don't know, did you correct it? I don't know, did you? We'll see. Yeah, no, it's all the same thing. And the easiest way to do, because, it defaults to whatever in the source that you're looking at. So all you have to do is, once you get your summary typed, is just go Control A, and then select, and Control A highlights everything. Just select the same font, and it'll make everything the same font and same size. And that's what you do. Just to give you a heads up, do you see how many people I have a section I did not get 8 summaries turned in. And there are only, that's 1/3 of the class. That's not good. So. And I cannot guarantee I'm gonna get through everybody's before they're done, but you'll have heard, gotta have those author tags. Oh, I love looking at the feet at Abernathy, okay? So everybody's clear, every sentence starts with some reference to the author or the article. You don't get to skip one just because you think it's boring. This is not entertainment, all right? It's just doing the down and dirty thing of a summary. So but the good news is that you learn to get a summary down. The paraphrase is to help you take somebody else's ideas and put them in your own words, that's all. I probably can grade the summaries faster than I can grade the compare and contrast essays. I already know I can. It's not bad. So we're done. If you guys are ready, you can go, okay?
Your conference is scheduled to end in 2 minutes.
Bye, Jason.
Bye.